Whoa! I probably need to sweep the roof out of here. Oh yes, feels good to be back. Welcome to the shop, everybody. It's been forever since I've been out here. Good God, I still have this. I bet that's got nothing drinkable in it. This is where oh, I remember this. I had this one in the works from back before my airbrush crapped out on me. I guess I was trying to hand paint it, but we're not on this one today. This is a little three-piece swim bait that I was making. Where is actually the pins I made for that? I made pins. I don't know. Oh, there they are. Oh, I got tons of pin material. But that's not why you guys are here today. You guys are here because I've got lures to make. That's right. I not only catch fish, I also make fishing lures here in my shop. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Safe to say that has solidified. So we need new thin super glue. Money. Hopefully the medium thick stuff still works. There's a cellar spider on that. Not anymore. That's okay though, because we have this wood sealant that I'm sure is also solidified. Nope. No, that's actually good. Perfect. So no rush job on sealing these baits. We're gonna have to hang them and seal them good. Which is fine. I don't have a problem with that, it's just going to take me a little longer. Is this still plugged in? Yes. I don't know if I want to use this just yet. How hard can it be? First things first. Figure out kind of what I'm going to use. Ah! Spiders! Basswood. I'm going for a small crankbait type deal. Those are both maple. Yeah, that's poplar. That's like swim bait stuff. Yeah. Going with basswood. Safety first, kids. If you're going to be operating a saw, wear safety glasses. Because these blades... Here. Actually, you know what? I've got spares underneath here. Somewhere. Okay, I thought I did. What happened to like my tackle box of spare stuff? It was under here. I had a whole clear plastic box of like spare scroll saw blades, the little sander thingies. Oh, wait. I forgot. I got a toolbox. It's a roll top toolbox, so I've got all my chisels and stuff. The things I used to twist wire bending pliers in there. And here's all the stuff. I'm sorry, guys. It's been forever since I've been here. I forgot where everything was. Anyway. I guess the one good piece of information here is at least I cleaned up before I left last time. Yeah, getting back on topic, these scroll saw blades are super thin and they break really easy and they can send pieces flying. So if that happens, you want to be safe and protect your eyes, except there's dust in mine. Ah! Alright, I'm just going to cut that little tag bit off. It's soft wood, so I'm not worried about the saw blade like biting and throwing the wood anywhere. Going for like a classic little crankbait shape. Actually, no. Something efficient, like. About like that. I'll figure out where I want to cut the lip slot once I get this cut to shape. Now I'm going to sand this down to those lines that I drew. Got not so sharp edges. There it is. Biggest thing about these is just make sure they're symmetrical. Actually, putting these on, I like to come over here and use my workbench. So now we've got that all smoothed off. I think it looks pretty symmetrical. All right. Actually, you know what? I'm looking at something. Okay, that's better. The belly was a little uneven. I just had to polish that up. So now I'm kind of at a crossroads because there's two competing schools of thought. You can either chamfer first and then carve to the, sorry, I keep looking at something. This side's a little more rounded and this side's a little more flat. One sec. It's a little better. I can probably carve this to shape. So you can either carve your chamfer lines first. and then cut your center line based off of that, or you can cut your center line and then just carve it symmetrical about the center line. I think doing the chamfers first kind of lends you to have a little bit more freedom. I'm done power sanding and cutting on the scroll saw, so I'm going to take these off. But I think it kind of lends you to get the carvings really detailed and the way you want them before you commit to cutting that center line. Where this is going to be through wire bait, by the way. I'm going to make a wire harness, and then I'm not going to bother with like trying to put screw eyes in something this small. Plus, with basswood being kind of soft, it's going to give it a little bit more structural integrity to have that stainless steel wire in there. So I'm going to go ahead and, I don't even know that I'm going to draw chamfer lines for this. I'm just going to carve it until it looks done. Usually when I'm doing just like general carving, I like to have either my 1-inch or my 3/4 inch chisel. So I'm just going to come in here right like this, and I'm just going to take these edges off. Go ahead and sand this a little bit. If you guys want to get into lure making, or really making anything out of wood, and you want to know what my advice would be, get used to sanding, because you sand a lot. Right now I'm just trying to sand out the gouges that vice's teeth put in the side of this bait. And other than that, just kind of clean up any rough edges that I see. Now I think I'm going to go ahead and cut the center line for it. don't like this. That's all I'm saying. Now, before you go get started, you can go all the way through. Very nerve-wracking to do this. I just want to get it. You need to go a little deeper on each end. Okay, brought it up about there, enough through the tail. It's a little off-centered, maybe. Nothing a finish sanding won't fix, but that's not bad. Next step in this process, one of my favorites, is to bend the wire harness. First things first, I like to just cut a piece of wire longer than you think you're going to need it. And then I get my wire bending pliers, and one end, and grab it, and just fold it. If I really wanted to, I'm gonna start that over. Try it again. And actually, if you want, you need a second set of grips like this. Or get as close as you can to it, and squish them together. Kind of closes that eye off. And then fit it in the slot. Just like that. And then you kind of figure out about where you want that first hook hanger, and then grab it and just fold it straight up like 90 degrees. Then you fit it back in the bait. And then, holding it where you want it, grab it. Yeah, grab it. And then fold it. And then like that. Just like that. So, and then grab, get it out of the bait, get it out of, there we go. And then fold that whole thing back over itself. Squish it. And then I usually take the largest percentage of this that I can, bend it out away from the wire harness, and I just chop off the excess. And there you go. That's your wire harness. That is what is going to sit in this bait just like that. And those are going to be your points where you attach your hook. It's going to be line tie, hook hanger, hook hanger. Now I got to make a decision because this is basswood. So it's a buoyant wood. It's not very dense, which means you want a better sized chunk of weight in the belly to keep it stable. But you also don't want to make it so heavy that it sinks. So I'm trying to decide, what size bit is that? What size is this? Is this a 1/2 inch? Nope, that's 9/16. Put in a 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. I think 1/2 inch lead hole right about where that front hook hanger is should be sufficient. There goes nothing. I mashed wood down and I filled in the slot. One lead hole. I hope to God that's enough. And not too much. Well, if it's too much, you can always drill lead out. I'm not going to put this thing in the vise and scar it up again. I'm just going to... You guys didn't even see that dip. Now I got to do it again. Alright, while that's drip drying, I think it's probably a good time to inform you that this is probably what content's going to be for the next month or so. Just because the fishing is crap and about all I can do to get content out is make lures. But just so you guys kind of see what I do, this is a little jerkbait that I made, and I put too much lead in it and it sank. This was before I made a test tank, but that's why it's good to have a test tank, so you can experiment with your lures before you invest a ton of time in them and go out on the water. I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. Let that set. And then, yeah, I will catch you guys tomorrow probably. Peace out.